Hello and welcome to this week's video. This week we are looking at words and phrases used when learning about the laws and rules of the game of cricket. Don't forget to like and subscribe and also stay until the end in order to test your knowledge by taking our quiz. Anyway, let's get started with the first word. The first phrase this week is oval field. So we'll take a look at the definition and an example of oval field. But first, let's look in more detail at how to pronounce oval field. Oval field. Great, and let's try one more time. Oval field. Fantastic. So now let's take a look at the definition. This is a field that is shaped like a squashed circle and having a similar shape to an egg or oval. Great! So now let's build on this by having a look at an example sentence. The local cricket team play cricket games every Saturday on an oval-shaped field in their village. Our second word this week is pitch. So, as ever, we will take a look at the definition and an example for pitch. But firstly, we'll look in more detail at how to pronounce pitch. Pitch. And again, pitch. Great. That was very well done. So now we can move on to look at the definition of pitch. This is the area on a cricket field where the bowler throws the ball to the batsman. It is 20 meters long and 3 meters wide. It has grass cut very short to help the ball bounce. And now let's take a look at the example. Steve was bowling to the batsman and found the pitch was damp. Because of this, the ball did not bounce much on the pitch. The next phrase we have this week is scoring runs. So we'll take a look at the definition, followed by an example of where we can use scoring runs in the sentence. But first, let's take a look at the pronunciation. Scoring runs. Great, and let's try again. Scoring runs. Fantastic. So now we can take a look at the definition of scoring runs. The aim of cricket is to score more runs than the other team before you lose all of your batsmen. Interesting. So now let's put this into an example sentence and look at how to use scoring runs. The simplest way to do this is to hit the ball and run from one end of the pitch to another in order to score runs. The penultimate word this week is boundaries. So I wonder what this could mean. Well, let's take a look at the definition and an example of boundaries in a sentence. But first, let's take a look at how we would pronounce boundaries. Bound-rees. And again, bound-rees. Fantastic! So now, as ever, let's take a look at the definition to understand the word a little more. If the batsman hits the ball over the rope at the edge of the field without it bouncing on the field, it is 6 runs. If it bounces in the field before going over the rope, it is 4 runs. Interesting. So let's take a look at an example sentence. Carl was very happy with his batting performance in helping his team win. He hit 12 boundaries. These were 6 sixes and 6 fours. Our final phrase this week is that of try to get them out. So this sounds like a strange phrase. Well, let's look into this by having a dive into the definition and example. But first, let's look carefully at how to pronounce try to get them out. Try to get them out. Great. And again, try to get them out. Fantastic. So let's move on to the definition where we can learn a little more about the phrase. This is trying to get a batsman out so they cannot score any more runs. Once a team has had 10 batsmen out, they cannot bat any more. Well, let's take a look at the example now. John's team needed to try and get the last 2 batsmen out in order to win the important game of cricket. Now it is time to test your knowledge with our weekly quiz to see how much of today's lesson you can remember. We will ask you 3 questions on the vocabulary we have learned in this cricket video. Question number 1. What shape is a cricket ground? Is it A, an oval, B, a square, or C, a triangle? And the correct answer is, for question 1, A, oval. Question number 2. What are the points called in cricket? Are they A, shots, B, runs, or C, counts? And the correct answer for question 2 is B, runs. Question number 3. How many runs are scored if the batsman hits the ball over the boundary? Is it A, 2, B, 4, or C, 6? And the correct answer for question 3 is C, 6. Let us know in the comments below how you did in this week's quiz, and congratulations if you got all 3 questions correct. Thank you for joining us again today. If you have any questions about this cricket video lesson, or would like us to explain a term for you from any context, then please post your question in the comments box below. We are always happy to help. Don't forget to like our video to help us gain further viewers and to expand our channel in order to provide you with an even better experience. Why not hit the subscribe button and bell notification icon so you never miss any of our future videos. Next week, we will be looking at words and phrases to do with doing workouts. Anyway, thank you for joining us again this week, and we'll see you again next week. Goodbye!